The protest was against next week's parliamentary election, which excludes black people. Our correspondent, James Robbins, has compiled this report under the South African government's reporting restrictions.
The day police tried to close Cape Town. Small groups of protesters converging on the city, overwhelmed by 2,500 police swamping the streets. Leading one of the marches, the Reverend Alan Boussac, just one of hundreds later arrested and held for several hours. The police had promised stern action, and in an effort to stop the story getting out, they cleared the streets of journalists, warning, then arresting dozens.
If we find you back in this area or anywhere in this area, we will arrest you.
Some marchers did reach police lines, only to be forced back. Water cannon loaded with penetrating dye were brought up. We cannot film the powerful jet knocking over demonstrators, the dye painting Cape Town purple. As shoppers fled in panic, marchers were beaten and tear-gassed away. Across the city centre, hundreds were detained, including tourists. A German school teacher seized photographing a church, as snatch squads grabbed anyone stained with the dye. Those who escaped arrest took refuge in Archbishop Tutu's cathedral.
This is for real. And we have committed ourselves. We have committed ourselves to this struggle until freedom is won.
900 miles away in Soweto, troops are back in the township in strength to stop protests spreading from the Cape. Jabulani Stadium surrounded to stifle a planned meeting. One Soweto church service did survive. The congregation urged to maintain defiance. James Robbins, BBC News, South Africa.
One person has been killed